What if, no matter how long something lasted, we mostly remembered the most intense moment and the very end? Today, we're testing how the brain builds memories using the peak-end rule. The peak-end rule says our retrospective judgment isn't based on the average of the whole experience. Instead, our memory is heavily shaped by the peak, the most intense point, and the end. Researchers also describe duration neglect. The total length of pain or pleasure matters far less to our memory than you'd expect. In this experiment, we'll compare just two conditions. Condition A, you keep your hand in very cold water for a fixed time. Condition B, you do the same, and then finish with slightly less cold water for a short extra period. So B is longer, but the ending is easier. During the trial, we record moment-to-moment discomfort. Afterward, we ask for an overall memory rating of the experience. Here's the surprising part. In the post-experiment rating, people typically remember B as less unpleasant overall. And when asked which one they'd repeat, many choose B. Why? Because the ending was gentler. What's going on? Think of two selves. The experiencing self lives through every second and cares about the total load. The remembering self compresses the story into two samples, the peak and the end. That's why, even if it takes longer, an experience with a better ending can be remembered as better. That's duration, neglect, and action. So how do we design days that we actually remember as good? Mix two ideas, peak engineering and end polishing. Peak engineering means planting a highlight somewhere in the middle. End polishing means ending any session with a simple win in the last 1 to 2 minutes. For example, after a hectic phone call, we wrap the last 20 seconds like this.
Let's talk more next time.
People remember that final tone more than how long the call dragged on. Doing housework? Tackle the hard spot first, but spend the last 2 minutes making one visible area gleam. This is how you'll remember the whole chore. Even one mid-session highlight and a simple win in the final minute or two can make the same day feel completely different in memory. What's your own peak and your end?
Ready for that.